The purpose of this video is analysis and taking a make.
Hello everyone, thank you very much for popping by. Welcome to the new subscribers as well, and to, of course, all the old ones. Great. So I've gone on to jw.org. Don't forget, I go there so you don't have to. And I'm looking at the July 2018 study edition. And in it I'm afraid, they go on about tight clothing as well. And here we are at the article, and it's always good to bear in mind with these things that when they say we belong to Jehovah, they mean we belong to the organization, as they believe that, well, the organization is teaching there is no difference. To belong to Jehovah, you have to belong to Jehovah's Witnesses. And that has been evidenced very much in all the Judicial Committee hearings that we've been listening to. So I wanted to go down to the clothing bit, and you can just see what they're up to. Now this one, your spiritual progress must be plainly seen by all. So that goes along, doesn't it, very much with the how everything must look right. The outside casing must be right. Ask yourself, is my complete allegiance to Jehovah, I'm going to put in /organization, evident to others? Do I look for opportunities to identify myself as one of Jehovah's Witnesses? Oh, for goodness sake. Jehovah would be deeply saddened. Remember that if after he has selected us as his people, we were to hesitate to let others know that we belong to him. So you'd be saddening Jehovah. Oh, hang on. Does that mean that Loesch, Brother Loesch, has saddened Jehovah? And here is a famous document filed in the court's documents that anyone can look up themselves. The declaration you can see in the middle there, the declaration of Gerrit Loesch on support of motion, etc. So what does Loesch got to say? He says that he's in of sound mind, and it's been prepared by lawyers. Okay, so separate to his talking about his relation to this case, which was a serious case of historical child abuse, surprise, surprise, which the plaintiff did win. We put the win always, don't we, in quotes, and did receive damages for what they went through. But here's Loesch anyway. He's saying at number 6, I am a member of the ecclesiastical, it's easy for me to say, governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses. Having been appointed in July 94, the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses is the highest ecclesiastical authority for the faith of Jehovah's Witnesses, and it exercises spiritual oversight for Jehovah's Witnesses worldwide. But then he goes on, I'm not been corporate officer, director, managing agent, member, employee of Watchtower. I do not direct or have never directed the day-to-day operations of Watchtower. I do not answer to Watchtower. I do not have and never had any authority as an individual, you see how sneaky these words are, to make or determine corporate policy for Watchtower, or any department of Watchtower. You sneak. Watchtower does not have and never has had any authority over me. Wow. And there's his signature. So just relate that to the article. Thank you. And we have a picture here. Does your lifestyle clearly identify you as one of Jehovah's Witnesses? I don't know I don't know what they're showing in this picture. Can you figure it out? I'm afraid I can't. Is this supposed to be saying that they're not? Because someone's, been playing football there? Someone stood in front of a music poster? Is that bad? And then looks like they're witnessing on their tablet again. Are these supposed to be negative things? I think they are, but I can't see why. But do we click? Yeah, I wonder if everyone does identify themselves as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And here we clearly go into Tony Morris land. This is pure Mr. Morris III.
It's Tight Pants Tony.
For example, despite all the counsel that has been given on the subject, some still prefer styles of dress and grooming that are immodest, see? They wear tight-fitting and revealing clothing even to Christian gatherings. Or they have adopted extreme haircuts and hairdos. I know. Sorry. As a result, when they are in a crowd, it may be difficult to tell who belongs to Jehovah and who is a friend of the world. In other ways, some witnesses have not firmly rejected worldly conduct. Their dancing and actions at parties go beyond what is acceptable for Christians. Ooh. They post on social media photos of themselves and comments that are unbecoming to spiritual people. Oh, you mean like the comments we get down below some of our videos from JWs? They are unbecoming to anyone, never mind spiritual people. They may not have been disciplined in the Christian congregation for a serious sin, but they can be a negative influence on their peers who are striving to maintain fine conduct among Jehovah's people. So this is the thing, is when you're sort of being unofficially shunned because of how you are. Now we're not inviting that person to our gathering because they're spiritually weak, rather than, they're spiritually weak, whatever, in quotes. Then perhaps wouldn't it be nice to invite them? No, we know that you can get ostracized very easily within a congregation for real or imagined failings to live up to standards. And here's a picture that illustrates it perfectly. So I think the people in the blue on the left, I think they're supposed to be people being a bit naughty or something. It says the heading, "Do not let yourself be affected by those who are not taking a firm stand on Jehovah's side." So we've got, I guess it was the guy, he's not wearing a jacket. He's got his shirt and tie, but he's not wearing a jacket. The woman is wearing a very nice blue dress there. Very lovely. But apparently that must be wrong. And look at the brother in the middle there who's wearing a jacket. "Excuse me, I'm wearing a jacket," he says. And he's almost cold shouldering. Look at that stance they've got him at. He's looking over his shoulder. And the guy without the jacket, he's being smiley and friendly. But no, you're weak. Your wife has a nice figure and she's wearing a nice dress. Oh, that's weak. And you've got, I guess the example is, I'm guessing this because to me it's silly. The two women on the right, very pretty ladies there, but they're dressed in frumpy clothes, becoming to a Christian woman. So the necklines are a bit higher. They've got jacket or cardigans on that I guess cover anything. It's a shame that you're not allowed to go to the Kingdom Hall in like a really big baggy sackcloth, because I think they would prefer that for women. But obviously those women are dressed in a way that wouldn't tempt any of the brothers with lewd thoughts. So those are your examples. Is it me that doesn't see anything wrong with being on the left? Oh, that's because I'm worldly. No. But they've got there at the bottom of this paragraph, our speech, our eating and drinking habits. Eating habits should tell onlookers that we are exclusively devoted to Jehovah / the organisation. Eating habits. What sort of eating habits? What do people sort of, I don't know, go in a restaurant and they've got like potatoes and gravy, and they just mush it all up with their fingers and they slob it in their mouth with a hand, and then make loads of noises. Would that be the sort of thing they're talking about? Because I can't think of anything else. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're reviewing everything now that you wear, and that you're not naughty. If you have a soccer outfit, please do throw it out now. They used to say, in my day, that you shouldn't have anything in your wardrobe that you couldn't wear down a Kingdom Hall. I'm presuming that doesn't apply now, because you are allowed to wear trousers, women. Well, they probably call them old-fashioned slacks or something, but you're allowed to wear trousers, so they'd have to be kept in your wardrobe. But that was the old thing anyway. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to put on a tight dress now. Not because it's sort of figure-hugging and revealing, but because I put on weight and now it's got too tight. Thanks for watching. Bye!